So you're in Shanghai and you don't know what to do? Come with me. I'll show you what to do in Shanghai. So this is the Bund. This is the area right on the edge of the Huangpu River. On one side, you got the Oriental Pearl Tower, the Shanghai Tower, and the Financial Tower of Shanghai. On the other side, we got some of the older buildings of Shanghai that have been here for a while. Shanghai is anything but an ordinary Chinese city. You got the old and the new together. You got history. You got flavor. And it kind of smells like stinky feet sometimes, particularly in this heat. That's still flavor, my friend. There's only 24 million people here, and half of them are here at the Bund, right? And when you go to Shanghai, that's all anyone can talk about is, have you been to the Bund? Have you been to the Bund?
Have you been to the Bund?
Have you been to the Bund?
Hey Snarky, you ever been to the Bund?
It gets a little monotonous after a while. Okay, so you got some nice buildings out there. You got the Oriental Pearl Tower. It looks like a UFO landed right in the middle of the city, and they're like, what do we do? Tourist attraction. And you've got the Shanghai Tower, which is the second tallest building in the world. So what is the Bund? The Bund is about a mile-front waterfront promenade all along the Huangpu River in Shanghai. It's about, say, 200 to 300 years old, depending who you talk to. I suppose that's a tourist attraction, right?
Huh?
See, right now we're on the North Bund. This is pretty much where everybody goes who wants that iconic shot, that cityscape backdrop of Shanghai. This is where they come. And it's crowded. Slightly more crowded than bed bugs in a mattress. So why should you come to the Bund? Well, you probably shouldn't. It being Friday the 13th today, it is somewhat apt that the Bund is a bit of a nightmare. I mean, you have a bunch of people just crowded down here. Shanghai has 24 million people. At least half of them are down here. There are a lot of shops that'll pick your wallet drier than your bones in the middle of Death Valley in the desert during the summer. Oh yeah. You've got little kiosks here that'll charge you triple the price for everything, and all for the express privilege of seeing a couple of buildings. You know, the Bund is kind of like that really hot girl back in high school in 9th grade. She had all the right curves and all the right spots, and you just knew you were gonna want to spend forever next to this girl. Unfortunately, the more you got to know her, the more you realize that girl's cray-cray. She is not right in the head. You know, she wants to go places you don't want to go. She wants to spend way too much money, hang out with people you don't like, and of course, do things you're not into. And that's pretty much the Bund. The Bund is that crazy girl. You want to spend every moment down here when you come to Shanghai because you think it's going to be awesome. And you never do. You want to actively avoid it because it is nuts. There's a bunch of people down here all over the place. There is tourists from all over China here as well. And these are the folks that generally have not been around a lot of foreigners. So yeah, you want to come hang out under the Bund? Be my guest. But it'll probably be the last time. You'll probably come down here, you'll get that iconic kissy shot in front of the buildings with all the lights. You'll get a little panoramic, and then boom, you're gone. You'll never come back. And the fact of the matter is, I've lived in Shanghai now for, I don't know, 2 years now? It's like my 5th time down to the Bund, if that. It's just not that interesting. It's just not something people who live here do. At all. Often if you're down trolling the Bund, you'll see folks taking photos. Ah, yeah, you pointed at the Wego Ren. Congratulations, 50 points, buddy. Yeah. You'll see tourists from other parts of China that aren't familiar with white faces. Weddings, 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 and more weddings. Of course, you have old buildings, and we have lights. It's like the coolest place in the world that I can never recommend going to for more than about a minute and a half. Once you get down here, you go, ooh, smoochy, 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 and you want to go get a cab, get a bite to eat, go see a movie, anything but hang out here because, dude, there's nothing else to do down here. Yeah, it really is kind of hard to mac on such a nice view. I mean, the lights are cool, the buildings have cool little animation going on, the atmosphere is electric, it's happening, it's vibing, and it's over in 30 seconds. After that, it's kind of like, what do we do now? But beyond that, what else is there to do? Nothing. Literally nothing. But hey, if you're in Shanghai anyway and you want something kind of cool to do, because you know someone is going to ask you, have you been to the Bund?
Have you been to the Bund?
Well, guess what? Now you've been to the Bund, and now you have something to do in Shanghai. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Like anything else, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay frosty. And hey, I'm making this video with a lot of my chums that are making videos all over China of what to do in their city in China. So if you're looking for something else to do in China and you want to know what to do, we can tell you what to do. And we've reached the end of the video, which means you have the option of either smacking that subscribe button, thus never again missing another SnarkyGuy video. But hey, if you like this video, congratulations. Some chums of mine out there are making similar videos about other cities right here in China. Why not check them out?